Hello everyone, welcome to GET Education. This is the question from GET 2022 EC General Aptitude 2 marks question. Friends, the question says that consider the following square with the four corners and the center marked as P, Q, R, S and T respectively. So we are having a square whose corners are P, Q, R and S and its center is T. Let X, Y and Z represents the following operations. So there are three operations represented by X, Y, and Z. The operation X is rotation of the square by 180 degrees with respect to the SQ axis. That means this is the XQ axis. We have to rotate with respect to this XQ axis. P move to this side and R move to this side because we have to rotate 180 degree with respect to SQ line. That means the statement of S is rotate 180 degree with respect to SQ line. That means SQ axis, right? Next, by represents the rotation of square by 180 degree with respect to PR axis. That means we have to rotate 180 degree with respect to this axis, PR axis. That means by represents 180 degree rotation with respect to PR line. Then the operation of Z represents the rotation of square by 90 degree clockwise with respect to the axis perpendicular going into the screen and passing through the point T. That means Z performs rotation of the square by 90 degree. 90 degree clockwise rotate करना है हमको with respect to perpendicular axis going into the screen and passing through the point 2. That means axis passing through this point P and this axis is going into the screen. This axis is going into the screen. So we have to rotate 90 degree. That means we have to rotate 90 degree. That means this P moved to this side, this Q moved to this side, this R is moved to this side, and this edge is moved to P side. So this is the angle of 90 degree. So we have to rotate around this T point by 90 degree. So Z determines 90 degree clockwise with respect to perpendicular axis passing through T, right? This perpendicular axis is going into the screen and passing through this point T. So we have to rotate in this direction by 90 degree. 90 degree means that we have to rotate this 90 degree angle. That means P is moved to this position of Q and Q has reached the position of R. Similarly, R has reached the position of S and S has reached the position of P. If I pictorially show that the operation of Z after performing Z operation, P has reached here, Q has reached here, R has reached here, S has reached here, and T is the center. So this is the result after performing the Z operation. Similarly, if we perform X operation, we have to rotate 180 degree with respect to SQ line. So this is very simpler case. SQ line के according हमको क्या करना है, इसको 180 डिग्री रोटेट कर देना है. That means P comes at the position of R and R comes at the position of P. That is 180 degree rotation. Similarly, the operation of Y is 180 degree with respect to PR. So now we have to rotate with respect to this PR line. That means S has reached the position of Q has reached the position of S and S has reached the position of Q. That is 180 degree rotation. Now further, consider the following three distinct sequences of operation which are applied in the left to right order. So there are three sequences are given, and we have to follow these sequences from left to right. From left to right, what they are asking, which one of the following statement is correct as per the information provided above? Which of the following statement is correct एज पर द इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइडेड एबव? तो हमको फाइंड करना है कि कौन कौन से जो वन स्टेटमेंट 2 है, ये थ्री सीक्वेंसेस हैं, तो इन थ्री सीक्वेंसेस में से कौन कौन से सीक्वेंसेस आपके करेक्ट हैं. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड दिस, राइट? सो let us do the first operation, then do the second operation, then do the third operation. So first sequence is x, y, z and z. So we apply this sequence, right? So we have actual square is this. This is the actual square that is given P, Q, R, S. And this is the center T. So our sequence is X, Y, Z, Z. This is the first sequence that is given. So we have to apply the operation. First operation is X. What this operation says? 180 degree with respect to SQ line. So we rotate 180 degree with respect to SQ line. So this is the SQ line. We rotate 180 degree with respect to this line. So P has reached to this side and R has reached to this side. That is 180 degree rotation, right? So what is the structure we got? R has reached this side, P has reached this side, S as it is, Q as it is, and T as it is. So this is the structure after performing X operation. Now we perform Y operation. What Y operation says? 180 degree with respect to PR. 180 degree with respect to PR. This is PR axis. So we have to rotate 180 degree with respect to this axis. That means Q has reached to this side and S has reached to this side. That is 180 degree rotation. So now the structure after performing the Y operation is Q has the position of S and S has the position of Q. And R as it is and P as it is and center T as it is. Now next operation is Z and Z. We are performing Z operation 2 times. And what Z says? 90 degree clockwise with respect to the perpendicular axis passing through T. So हमको क्या करना है? T के अराउंड, T से जो एक्सिस पास हो रहा है उसके अराउंड 90 डिग्री क्लॉकवाइज मूव करना है. बट हम जेड को 2 बार परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, यानी कि एक बार परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो 90 डिग्री क्लॉकवाइज हो रहा है, 2 बार का परफॉर्म करेंगे तो 90 डिग्री और हो जाएगा, यानी कि टोटल कितना हो जाएगा? 90 फर्स्ट टाइम, 90 सेकंड टाइम, यानी कि टोटल 180 डिग्री रोटेट करा देना है 2 टाइम्स जेड का. तो क्या कर रहे हैं हम? इन दो ऑपरेशन को एक साथ परफॉर्म कर दे रहे हैं. टोटल कितना हो जाएगा? 180 डिग्री हो जाएगा. 180 डिग्री क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करना है इस स्ट्रक्चर को. तो यहाँ पे हम क्या कह रहे हैं? 2 जेड ऑपरेशंस को एक साथ कर दे रहे हैं, यानी कि 180 डिग्री क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करा दे रहे हैं. तो 180 डिग्री का मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? ये आर वाला रोटेट होकर 90 डिग्री से आएगा. फर्दर 90 डिग्री से रोटेट करोगे तो ये यहाँ आ जाएगा, बिकॉज दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री. तो 90 डिग्री से रोटेट किया है. अगेन जब आर यहाँ आ जाएगा, 90 डिग्री से फर्दर रोटेट करेंगे तो ये यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, यानी कि आर वाला कहाँ पे पहुंच जाएगा? आपका पी पे पहुंच जाएगा. देन पी वाला ऐसे पी वाला इधर पहुंच जाएगा 180 डिग्री, ऐसे ही आपका क्यू वाला भी इधर पहुंच जाएगा. सो पी आर यहाँ पे आ गया है, तो पी आपका आर का बाद क्या है? यहाँ पे एस है, तो एस आपका यहाँ आ जाएगा. एस बस आपने क्या करना है? 2 बार जेट ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म कर देना है. दैट मीन्स 180 डिग्री रोटेट करा दिया है मैंने, तो आर आपका यहाँ पे आ गया है. सिमिलरली एस आपका यहाँ पहुंच जाएगा. P आपका यहाँ पहुंच जाएगा एंड Q आपका यहाँ आ जाएगा. So this is the final result of the first sequence that is given. So this is the final result of the first sequence, right? Now the second sequence is given x by. This is the second sequence x by. What is the result of this? We have already obtained x by result. First we perform on the original structure x operation, then the obtained structure, after performing the x operation, we applied the y operation and we got this structure. So this is the result of second sequence, x and y. So we have performed x and y, we got this structure, right? Now the third sequence is we are performing z operations 4 times, z, z, z and z, right? We have to perform z operation 4 times. That means z operation, what says 90° clockwise. This operation says 90° clockwise with respect to the perpendicular axis passing through this T line. But we are performing z operation 4 times. That means 90°, 90°, 90°, 90°. टोटल कितना हो जाएगा आपका 360° रोटेट करना होगा, 360° क्लॉकवाइज. यानी कि इस वाली स्ट्रक्चर को हम क्या कर दे रहे हैं 360° क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करा दे रहे हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दी वर्टिकल एक्सिस फ्रॉम पासिंग थ्रू दिस पॉइंट T, राइट. 360° रोटेट कराओगे यानी कि P जिस पोजीशन पे है 90°, 90°, 90°, 90°, टोटल 360°, यानी कि P अपनी पोजीशन पे वापस आ जाएगा. सो द फाइनल रिजल्ट आफ्टर परफॉर्मिंग z ऑपरेशन 4 टाइम्स इज after rotating P 360°, P remains at his own location. Similarly, Q remains at his own location. Similarly, R remains at his own location, and S also remains at his own location. And T is this center. So this is the final structure after performing the third sequence, that is PQRS. Now, in the question they are asking, which one of the following statement is correct as per the information provided above? So according to this information, which of the following statement is correct, right? So first statement A is the sequence of operation 1 and 2 are equivalent. So 1 and 2 are not equivalent because after performing sequence 1 we have got this structure, and performing second sequence we have got this structure. So they are not equal because this is PQRS, but यहाँ पे R से start हो रहा है RSPQ. So these are not equivalent. So statement in the A option is wrong. The sequence of operation 1 and 3 are equivalent. This is the statement given in option B. 1 and 3 are equivalent. So we can clearly see that this is the sequence 1, this is the sequence 3. They are equivalent. PQRS center is T, PQRS center is T. So these structures are same. That means 1 and 3 sequence are equivalent, right? So as per the option B, the sequence of operation 1 and 3 are equivalent. That means this option is correct. So option B is correct. In the C option, the sequence of operation 2 and 3 are equivalent. This is also wrong because 2 and 3 are not equivalent. This is second sequence, this is third sequence. They are not equivalent. So statement in the option C is also wrong. And last option D, the sequence of operation 1, 2 and 3 are equivalent. This is also wrong because only 1 and 3 are equivalent. 2 is not equivalent. So this statement is also wrong. So 1, A, C and D are wrong. Only statement given in option B is correct. So this is the answer for this question. This completes the solution for this question. And friends, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel and also press the bell icon to get the latest notification. Thank you.